All right, guys, Meteorologist Steven Ray here in the Weather Center here on social media, and I hope everybody is doing well. I wanted to let you guys know that we have an observed tornado that is coming through the area of Belzona and Isola, Mississippi, right now. And this is over here in the Delta of Mississippi towards the area of Moorhead and Greenville. So this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground right now. And Mississippi. And let me make sure that you guys can see this full screen. I'm going to take my icon off of there. And this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground right now. That is just off towards the south of Greenwood, Mississippi. So a confirmed tornado was located over Isola, or 8 miles north of Belzoni, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour, a damaging tornado and ping pong ball sized tail. Now, if you were in Greenwood, Mississippi, your severe weather threat and call to action is going to be at 11:40 p.m. If you were in Itabena, Mississippi at 11:30. So Itabena around 11:30 and Greenwood at 11:40. So this is once again an observed tornado. This is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is coming in towards the Mississippi, the Greenwood, Mississippi area right there. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Swifttown. And this is about 10 miles north of Belzone. This is a weather spotter confirmed tornado. So they've got eyes on this right now. So if you were in Greenwood right now, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and, of course, away from windows. And there, of course, is your tight couplet that is sitting north of the 49 West corridor, which is over here in the western portions of Mississippi. And I do want to let you know that this is the only storm that is in progress across the state of Mississippi. Quickly, let me go and do a big overview. We've got storms that are developing south of Jackson, but this is the only active warning that we currently have for Mississippi right now, and it is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground doing damage right now, about to cross, or really crossing over here towards the area of Belzoni, Mississippi, north of Isola, and moving towards the Greenwood, Mississippi area right now. There is also a tornado watch that is in effect for this area, and the tornado watch goes until 5 a.m. in the morning. So once again, your confirmed tornado is going to be sitting over Isola. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And this is going to be moving towards the Itabena and Greenwood, Mississippi areas right now. So your confirmed tornado is back here closer to Belzoni and over Isola, which is along the 45 West corridor. And there, of course, is the couplet and your possible tornado, or I should say your confirmed tornado is going to be sitting right here. And it is going to be moving in this general direction right here. And just north of this little bar right here is Greenwood, Mississippi. So if you were in Greenwood, Mississippi, you need to be in your safe place right now. Do not wait on this because this thing is moving at a very, very fast clip. So once again, we've got a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is moving through the western portions of Mississippi, north of the area of Belzona, Mississippi, moving towards the Greenwood and Itta Mississippi area. This is observed. This is a particularly dangerous situation, with ping pong ball sized hail also being observed with this storm. And this storm developed north of Rolling Fork, Mississippi, and it has come on through Rolling Fork. And this is the first warning of the day for Mississippi and for the area of Greenwood, Mississippi. So this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is sitting here near the area of Greenwood, Mississippi. And so if you are in Greenwood right now, I want you in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Now, the actual tornado itself is about to be crossing near the area of Matthews Crossing, as well as Swifttown and Nichols, moving up towards the area of Morgan City. And then it will come up towards the 82 corridor near Itta and then Greenwood, Mississippi, and then the Greenwood LaFleur Airport as well. So if you were in any of those areas, you need to be in your safe place right now. And that is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And do remember that if you are in a mobile home in Greenwood, Mississippi, you need to get out of your mobile home because mobile homes are a death trap in a tornado. So once again, this is a confirmed life-threatening and dangerous situation with an observed tornado moving towards the Greenwood, Mississippi area right now. And it will look like it will cross. It will probably stay west of Winona, Mississippi. And it will probably go in between Winona and Grenada, Mississippi. And this, of course, is going to be near the I-55 corridor, but we will cross that bridge later on, because right now this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground, and it is a very large tornado at that. So once again, this is Meteorologist Steven, and you are watching confirmed tornado coverage of one lone supercell thunderstorm in Mississippi. That is doing damage as we speak. So for those of you that are asking about Oxford, Mississippi, I want to show you in relation to where the storm is going to be. There, of course, is Oxford, Mississippi right up here. And your possible tornado and your storm of concern is going to be down here near Greenwood, Mississippi. So this one storm will not, I repeat, will not affect Oxford, Mississippi. However, you can see back off to the west, there are more active tornado warnings near Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and then back here towards the southwest near Camden, Arkansas. Those will have to be watched later on this morning for the potential of tornadoes near and in the Oxford area and north up there. But for right now, Oxford is not under any kind of threat for a tornado. So I just wanted to make that very clear. Now, if you were in Tashula, Mississippi, if you were in Lexington, if you were over here towards the Winona, Mississippi area, if you were near the Kilmichael area, you guys don't have to do anything. If you were over here to the west near Indianola, if you were near Greenville, Mississippi, you don't have to do anything. If you were in Inabena or Greenwood, your call to action is now. Get to the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. And if you have a basement or a storm shelter, that would even be better. But there, of course, is your inflow notch that we don't like to see sitting over the 7 corridor in between Swifttown and Montgomery along County Road 315 and County Road 269. This is going to be the area that this tornado is on top of you right now. And it's coming up on Morgan City right now. There, of course, is Morgan City. And Morgan City is probably, you guys are getting the hell core of this storm right now. And then, of course, unfortunately, it will make its way towards the 49 East corridor, which runs up to the Greenwood, Mississippi area. And right there where 49 East and Highway 82 intersect, that is probably where this tornado is going to come in to the Greenwood area. And I'm hoping that this will stay a little bit off to the east of Greenwood, but I cannot guarantee that right now. Once again, this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground, and it is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that about 10 minutes ago was located near Swifttown and 10 miles north of Belzona, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. So once again, here is your inflow notch that we do not like to see right there. And then, of course, your tornado is going to be back here in this little ball area that's right beneath the 7 corridor, which is in between Belzoni and Kruger, Mississippi. And this is quickly moving off towards the north and to the east. So keeping my fingers crossed here that this thing will stay out of Greenwood, out of downtown, but I cannot guarantee that. Okay, so I do want to say that I am alive on TikTok as well, and people have been asking about Grenada, Mississippi, and Ridgeland, Mississippi. I do want to let you guys know, and I will quickly do a large view. And this is the only severe storm of concern in Mississippi. We've got other showers and storms that are down here in the Pine Belt area, from Taylorsville to McGee to Brandon, Mississippi, to Morton, to Forest, and to Ridgeland, Mississippi. None of those are severe. We've got no storms in progress across the northern areas of Mississippi. All is dry. We've got this one lone supercell thunderstorm that is coming into Greenwood, Mississippi right now. For any of you that are asking about Tupelo, Pontotoc, New Albany, Boonville, you guys are okay. If you are in Grenada, Somebody asked about Grenada. I would definitely watch this storm with intent because this thing is coming up towards you right now. I would expect this to go in between Grenada and Duck Hill on down the road, but we've got to get it through Greenwood first. And once again, this is a observed tornado that is on the ground right now doing damage. All right, so once again, I do want to mention that Grenada, for those of you asking about Grenada, Mississippi, this is southwest of you. So, yes, in Grenada, Mississippi, you guys have got to keep an eye on this storm. And give me just a second. I am going to update the crawl that is crawling across the bottom of your screen because I need to put the most updated one, and that of course is the one that is observed. So give me just a second and the crawl will be updated at the bottom of the screen. And so once again, if you are in Grenada, you need to watch this because this thing is on the ground right now. All right, so here we go with the crawl. All right, so I apologize about the crawl crawl being updated or not being updated, but there is the most recent warning from the National Weather Service out of Jackson. All right, so once again, we continue with a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning for Carroll, Holmes, Humphreys, LaFleur, and Sunflower County, Mississippi until 12:15. All right, so let's go back to the radar. And if you are near the area of Sidon, I hope I'm saying that correctly, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. Also, it does look like this new scan is going to take the tornado a little closer to the Greenwood Airport. If you know where that is, it looks like it is going to go a little bit off to the east of town. So if you are out here towards the area of North Carrollton, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. But I still want you in your safe place if you are over from Moorhead, Mississippi, all the way over to Winona. Winona is not under any kind of tornado warning right now. However, tornadoes can and often do veer to the right just a little bit. So if you are anywhere on Highway 82 or near Highway 82 from Winona over to Moorhead, Mississippi, I want you in your safe place, and this does include North Carrollton, Mississippi. Now, I do want to mention on down the line, places that could be impacted are Grenada and Duck Hill, Mississippi, and then later on could potentially be Houston and Bruce, Mississippi. But like I said, that is way longer down the road. Okay, for the person that's asking on social media on TikTok about Hazelhurst, right now everything is pretty dry. I think you have a few hours that you can actually get a little bit of shut eye. So for the person on TikTok that is asking about Hazelhurst, Mississippi, I think you are okay for about 3 to 4 hours to be able to get a little bit of shut eye, and then everything will start coming in after 4 a.m. And for those of you that are asking about other areas outside of Mississippi, I only cover Mississippi and Alabama. So I apologize about that, but I can only cover 2 states. And so I cover Mississippi and Alabama. Let me also see Senatobia. Okay. So Senatobia, Mississippi, which is up here near the area. Let's see. Senatobia should be fine. So for those of you that are asking about Senatobia, Mississippi, you need to watch these storms that are coming out of Arkansas because there's storms in progress near Pine Bluff and near Camden, Mississippi, that are going to be moving into the area within the next few hours. So here is the latest update from the Weather Service out of Jackson, and this is the latest one, and this continues for West Central Carroll and Central LaFleur counties until 12:15. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over at Abena, or 8 miles to the west of Greenwood, moving to the northeast at 45. So this is a particularly dangerous situation. This is a weather spotter confirmed tornado, and it is a damaging tornado. So this is going to be very, very destructive, and it will be around Greenwood in about 5 minutes from now, which is going to be 11:50 p.m. To repeat, an extremely large and dangerous tornado is on the ground. To protect yourself, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building and make sure you avoid windows. So let's go in here and see if we can actually see. So there's your couplet right there in between Morgan City and Sidon, which is moving down the 49 East corridor, which comes out of Greenwood and moves all the way down to Tashula. So if you are anywhere from Greenwood over towards the Greenwood Airport, I want you in your safe place right now. And that is the lowest floor of your home, near the center, and of course away from windows. And if you have a basement, that is even better. So let's go in here and see if we can actually see. There is no debris ball on the storm from Jackson. Let me look and see. No, we are going to have to go off of velocity because there is not a clear debris signature on correlation coefficient. So your actual tornado is going to be just a little bit south of Itabena, which is going to be right there. Okay, so there is your confirmed tornado that is on the ground near Greenwood. And for everybody else in the state of Mississippi, I want to reiterate that this is the only storm of concern that is ongoing right now in the state of Mississippi. If you were near the areas of Vicksburg or Natchez, you've just got a little bit of light rain coming into you. If you were down here along the 49 corridor, which runs from Jackson down to McGee and Collins, you've got heavy rain that is moving in down here towards Taylorsville and McGee, Mississippi. You've got other showers that just came through Jackson and downtown Jackson. But as of right now, there is only one active tornado warning in the state of Mississippi, and it is for a confirmed tornado that is on the ground right now in between Morgan City and Sidon, Mississippi. I hope that I'm saying that correctly. All right, so it does look like, hold on, let's see what the Weather Service just did. Okay, so the Weather Service, I've got good news. So the Weather Service in Jackson has taken off the particularly dangerous situation, which means that this is a confirmed tornado, but no longer a large and extremely dangerous. So we still have a confirmed tornado, but it does look like that this has weakened just a bit. And this is right over the area of Sidon or Holly Grove. And it does look like now that this thing is going to pass just a little bit off to the west. I'm sorry, to the east of Greenwood, Mississippi, which is downtown. This is, however, going to pass over the Greenwood Airport. So if you are near the Greenwood Airport, I want you in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And if you are in Greenwood right now, the downtown area, you are about to get hit with ping pong ball sized hail out of this storm. So this is the only storm of concern that we have right now on the board. And Ridgeland, you guys are going to be okay for the time being. Like I said, because this is the only storm of concern that is in Mississippi right now. All right, so let's go back up here to our tornado. And if you are on or near Holly Grove or County Road 551, the tornado is really close to your location. It is also crossing the area of 49 East, also County Road 252. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place now. If you were in downtown Greenwood, you are probably seeing ping pong ball sized tail with this storm, and this tornado warning goes until 12:15. So a confirmed tornado was located near Sidon or 8 miles south of Greenwood, moving to the northeast at 40. So if you were near the North Greenwood or Seven Pines area, your threat is going to be 11:55, which is in 2 minutes. So I would also encourage you, if you are near Centerville or near North Carrollton, to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Yes. Okay, so here we go. We've still got an active tornado warning for Greenwood, Mississippi, and the Greenwood Airport. And your circulation has really broadened out. As a matter of fact, let me see. Your possible tornado may actually be closer to downtown Greenwood. So we may actually have 2 areas of circulation now. So if you are in downtown Greenwood, I want you in your safe place right now, because this one looks like it is going to be moving like this, and this one is probably going to be moving over the airport. So let's look at rotation number 1. And this is going to be near the Ridgeland Road area or County Road 512, just south of downtown Greenwood. Also, if you were near the Greenwood Country Club golf course, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. Any of these locations, Mississippi 7, Highway 82, which is in Greenwood, Main Street, United States Highway 49 East, the Leffler County Hospital, the Leffler County Health Center. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. And then down here for this other one, if you were on County Road 19 or County Road 180. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now as well. And this is going to be near Centerville, Gravel Hill, and Shady Grove area. And this is all going to be south of the Greenwood Airport. And there, of course, are your two circulations. You've got one that is down here near Holly Grove, south of the Greenwood Airport. And then you've got another one down here that is just developed south of downtown Greenwood, Mississippi. All right, so let's see. All right, so we're getting a little bit of damage reports coming in for LaFleur County in Mississippi near the Phillipston area. Trees snapped, power lines down, and sheet metal debris in a field along Phillipston Road. So Phillipston in LaFleur County, Mississippi is reporting now some thunderstorm from tornado damage from storm chasers. So now we have actual confirmed damage that's coming in from this area south of Greenwood. All right, so that is not good. So Phillipston. So we're getting reports now of damage coming in.
Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Carroll County in north central Mississippi, southeastern Grenada County in north central Mississippi.
So there's your brand new tornado warning. So we've got a brand new tornado warning that includes Grenada, Winona, and Duck Hill. So for those of you that were asking about Grenada and Duck Hill, we've got an actual tornado warning for you guys right now. And this new warning goes until an hour from now, which is going to be 1 a.m. So we've got two tornado warnings. We've got the one back here for Greenwood, Mississippi, and then we've got this other one that is now coming for Grenada, Duck Hill, and Winona, and it also includes the North Carrollton area. And so this is a confirmed tornado that was located near Greenwood, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. This is a weather spotter confirmed tornado. Now, if you are near North Carrollton or Carrollton, your call to action is going to be in about 5 minutes at 12:05. If you are in Grenada, your call to action is going to be in 12:20, which is in about 20 minutes from now. Duck Hill is going to be at 12:25. So if you are in Grenada, 12:20 is your call to action to get to your safe place. And this is a tornado that is on the ground right now. So this is a substantial situation moving into the Greenwood, Mississippi area right now. And your actual area of concern is going to be really close to the 49 East corridor, where 49 intersects with Highway 82 right here in downtown Greenwood near the area of Nita's. and down here towards the area of Main Street and Howard Street along 49 East and Highway 82. If you were near the Greenwood County Club Golf Course, this is going to be near your area as well. If you are in Browning, if you are in the Bright Corner area, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. If you are in the Grenada Boulevard or near the Alluvion, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Any of these areas that I am looking in, Magnolia Cemetery, or if you are in the Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, which is in the area of Greenwood, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now, as this is coming up on you as we speak. So the excuse me. So there, of course, is your brand new tornado warning. That does include the area of Winona all the way up to Grenada and Duck Hill, Mississippi. It also includes the 8 corridor and the I-55 corridor, which runs from Grenada all the way down to the Winona exit. And then, of course, if you live along the 51 corridor, which runs from Grenada down to Winona, I want you in your safe place right now. And Duck Hill, this is going to be on top of you as well. So if you are in Eupora, this is going to be off to the west of you. If you are in Indianola, this is going to be off to the east of you. But Grenada, Duck Hill, and Winona, I want you in your safe place right now. So your possible tornado, your observed confirmed tornado, is now going to be on the northern side of downtown Greenwood, near the area of Carrollton Avenue and Magnolia Cemetery. So if you are anywhere near this area, if you are near Grenada Boulevard, if you are in the area of the 7 corridor, which is Mississippi 7, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And let's see if we actually have a debris signature, and we still do not. Wow. That's interesting. We do not have a debris signature from Jackson. And I do not see one from Columbus either. That's strange. That is so strange. And I do want to mention the storms that are coming down here south of Palahatchee and Morton, Mississippi, south of Brandon. These are not severe. These will have a lot of thunder with them, lightning with them, and heavy rain. But these are not severe. The only severe storm is going to be this one up here near the Greenwood, Mississippi area. And that, of course, is going to be right here towards the Grenada, Duck Hill, and Winona, Mississippi area. And for those of you that are asking about Eupora with this storm is not, I repeat, this storm is not going to hit Winona. I'm sorry. This storm is not going to hit Eupora. This storm is not going to hit Eupora. It is going to stay off to the west of Eupora. This is moving more towards Greenwood, Grenada, and Mississippi. Now, let me see what the Weather Service just said. And guys, I promise you, I am not trying to ignore your questions. I've just got a lot going on. Okay, so they continue the tornado warning for Carroll and LaFleur County until 12:15 for a confirmed tornado that was located near Greenwood, moving to the northeast at 40. So if you are in the area of Greenwood right now, it is on top of you now. And let me say this. If you are down here towards the area of Itabena, Moorhead, or Indianola, Inverness, Belzona, Silver City, Yazoo City, you guys are in the clear from this storm. This storm is now over Greenwood, Grenada, Duck Hill, North Carrollton, Winona, and Carrollton, Mississippi. If you are near the Greenwood Airport, this is going to be the area of concern for you right now. Guys, I want to apologize if I am butchering the Mississippi town names. Someone just commented that it's not Palattahatchee, so I do want to apologize for pronouncing it wrong if I am doing so. So I do want to apologize, but if you are near Greenwood or North Carrollton or in Carrollton, you're going to want to be in your safe place right now. And that is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. And so this tornado is literally sitting on top of the Highway 82 corridor right now, really close to the Greenwood Airport. So if you are near the airport, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. And this is going to go up towards the area of North Carrollton and Carrollton. So next up in action is going to be the 35 corridor. And I'm going to try and get some other names on here. County Road 129. This is going to be the area of concern. And then it is going to move closer to the I-55 corridor. And if you know of anybody that is in the area of Grenada, Duck Hill, or even Winona, wake them up, call them, and tell them that a confirmed tornado is coming towards them from their southwest. Do not risk them losing their life because you will not text or call them to let them know that there is a tornado on the ground moving towards their area. Call them and let them know if there is let them know that there is a tornado on the ground if you have friends or loved ones in Grenada, Duck Hill, Winona, North Carrollton, or in Carrollton right now. So, okay. Palattahatchee. Got it. Okay. Got it. Thank you for the pronunciation there. All right. So, if you are between Greenwood and Carrollton along the 82 corridor in Mississippi, this is going to be on top of you right now. Okay, so let me back out and show everybody that this is the only active severe storm we have in the state of Mississippi. We've got strong thunderstorms, but non-severe, moving towards Morton, Forest, Brandon, Mississippi, and over towards Newton. None of these are severe. They are heavy rain and they are lightning producers, but they're not severe. We've got one active tornado warning that is up here towards Greenwood, Grenada, Duck Hill, and Winona. Now, we have two tornado warnings that are near Jonesboro, Arkansas. We've got one to the north of Jonesboro that is going towards the area and the northern suburbs of Jonesboro. And then we've got one that is coming up on Jonesboro right now from the southwest. We've got storms that are to the east of Little Rock, Arkansas. We've got storms southwest of Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and north of Camden, Arkansas. All of these will have to be watched for the remainder of the morning as they are slowly progressing towards Mississippi and towards the Memphis metro. So I want to let you know right now you've got about 2 or 3 more hours in Memphis that you can get a little bit of shut-eye before you have to have severe storms moving into your area. But for right now, the call to action, once again, is going to be Grenada, Duck Hill, and Winona, as well as Carrollton, North Carrollton, and just north of the Highway 82 corridor in between Greenwood and Winona, Mississippi. On TikTok, for those of you over on TikTok, for the person that's asking about Georgia, nothing is going to happen in Georgia until tomorrow and tomorrow night. Okay. All right, someone asked, will the supercell right there hit Oxford, Mississippi? Let me show you in relation to where Oxford is. Here, no, that didn't work. Here is Oxford, Mississippi, where the University of Mississippi is located, aka Ole Miss. This storm is moving this way, so it will not affect Oxford, Mississippi. And I don't know why that just did that. So this storm will not, I repeat, will not affect Oxford. It will go well south of Oxford towards the area of Houston, towards the area of Tupelo, towards the area of Amory, towards the area of Aberdeen. It is going to be closer to Starkville than it will be to Oxford. So Oxford, from this storm, you guys are in the clear. If you are in Pontotoc, if you are in Tupelo, if you are in New Albany, this storm is going to stay south of your area. It is going to be closer to Starkville, West Point, and Columbus than it is going to be to Tupelo, Pontotoc, and to Oxford. So this is going to be closer to Houston, Bruce, and then getting over here towards Aberdeen and Amory, Mississippi, on down the line. So let's see. Well, guys, I have wonderful news. I have wonderful, wonderful news. The National Weather Service in Jackson has said that the tornado has lofted, which means this storm is now radar indicated. So, right now, there is no active tornado warning on the ground. There is no active tornado on the ground. However, Grenada, Duck Hill, I still want you in your safe place right now because these things can recycle pretty quickly and drop another tornado. But as of right now, there is no active tornado on the ground. It is only radar indicated. But I do note that there is still an inflow notch right there, which could mean that this storm is revamping itself to drop another tornado at any time. But as of right now, there is no active tornado on the ground. It is just radar indicated. Which is good news, which is really good news. Now, your possible tornado, and yes, this is now a possible tornado, not a confirmed, is going to be in between the area of North Carrollton and Carrollton, Mississippi, moving in the general area between Grenada and Duck Hill, Mississippi. And let's see if we can get a better look at it from Columbus, and we cannot. Not yet. And I do want to also mention Greenwood, Mississippi. You are all clear. I can give you the all clear. You can go back to bed. You can do whatever you would like to do. You can come out of your safe space because the tornado warning has passed your area. So if you are at the Greenwood Airport or the Greenwood area downtown, you guys are clear from this tornado warning. All right, let me answer this over here on TikTok. For those of you that are asking about Tupelo, this is going to stay south of Tupelo. This is going to stay closer to Amory and Aberdeen and West Point. So this is probably going to stay about 20 miles to the south of Tupelo, Mississippi. So Tupelo, you guys from this storm are good. You guys are good from this one storm. Okay, so there are no storms heading towards the Oxford area right now. You've got a little bit of shower activity that is over here towards the Sardis and Batesville, Mississippi area, but nothing towards Oxford right now. This will stay south of Oxford, Mississippi. And Grenada, you guys are definitely going to see the brunt of the large hail that is coming into the storm with ping pong ball sized hail. And your possible tornado is going to be sitting along the 35 corridor up here towards the North Carrollton and Winona Road area. And this is County Road 100 as well. And for those of you that are watching and wanting other areas of concern, I only cover Mississippi and Alabama. So I only do these two states because I do live in Tuscaloosa. So that is home to me, and I know Mississippi and Alabama like the back of my hand. So I'm only doing tornado coverage for Mississippi and Alabama for those of you that are watching on TikTok. But I will briefly let you know that we have 32 active warnings, and we've got 19 tornado warnings lined up from Missouri and Illinois all the way down to Arkansas. And every one of these storms, from basically Cape Girardeau down to Jonesboro, Arkansas, all of those are underneath tornado warnings. Also, if you were near the area of Carbondale, you have tornado warnings as well. And then the Urbane area up here towards the Illinois area, you guys have got severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings. And in Chicago, the metro area of Chicago is underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. But let's go back down here to the south and talk about the storm that is over the area of Greenwood, Grenada, and Duck Hill, Mississippi. Now, I do want to let you know that Winona has been removed from the tornado warning. So Winona, you guys are no longer under the threat of a tornado. It is basically going to be in between Grenada and Duck Hill, Mississippi. And I've got to tell you, this storm does look like that it is in a weakening phase, which is really good because it does look like that it is shrinking. So that is good news. And if that continues, I would expect the Weather Service to cancel the tornado warning, but they still have it active for another 36 minutes. And let's look at it from Columbus. And there's a little bit of rotation right there, but it's not as tight as it was back here north of Belzoni and south of Green. Okay. I guess that is Memphis. Yep. Okay, so Memphis has continued the tornado warning up here towards the area of Pittsboro, Calhoun City, Vardaman, and Coffeyville. So apparently Memphis thinks that this is good enough to warrant a tornado warning for the area of Bruce, Pittsboro, and Calhoun City, as well as Vardaman, Mississippi. All right. So we have two areas that are underneath tornado warnings. So there's your new polygon that includes Coffeyville, Bruce, Calhoun City, Vardaman, and Pittsboro. It also includes the Big Creek area and Grenada Lake. So if you are near Grenada Lake, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. What? Radar indicated rotation. All right, so there, of course, is your new couplet that is going to slide in between Grenada and Duck Hill along the 55 corridor. And this is also going to cross the 51 corridor right now. So if you are along or near the Nat G. Trout Road area, the Elliott community, the Duck Hill area, Jefferson right now, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. County Road 286, County Road 101. This is going to be the area of concern for you coming over towards the Grenada Lake area. Okay, so there, of course, is your tornado right there. Okay, so we've got a confirmed tornado briefly in Arkansas that is near the Paragould area, and this is a confirmed in a particularly dangerous situation. This is on the north side of Jonesboro. And then, of course, we got another tornado warning for Jonesboro for a possible tornado near the Werner, I don't know how you say that word, but it is near Jonesboro right now. Now, let's go back to the south. And there, of course, is... Let's see. Okay, so the Weather Service in Jackson has issued a tornado warning that includes Grenada Lake. So they are extending this warning up to the county line, which does include Grenada Lake. And this warning goes until 1:15. And this is for a tornado that was located near Grenada, moving to the northeast at 40. All right, so we've got a observed tornado again that is going to be near the area of I-55 coming in between Grenada and Duck Hill. So this thing, like I said, has revamped and has now produced yet another confirmed tornado that is on the ground. And there it is. So there, of course, is your confirmed tornado right there that is about to cross the I-55 corridor south of Grenada, Mississippi. Let me look. Okay, so this tornado is near Jefferson or near Grenada, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. So there it is. There is your confirmed tornado that is about to cross I-55 right now. And then it will move more towards the Elliott and Duck Hill community. So this is going to stay a little bit south of downtown Grenada. So once again, there is your confirmed tornado that will cross Highway 51 near Elliott and near Duck Hill. It is crossing on top of I-55 right now as we speak. So if you are traveling on I-55, you are going to be impacted by a tornado that is right now in between the Grenada and Winona, Mississippi area, and the Winona and the Grenada exit. So do not be driving. And if anybody is along the Nat G Trout Road area, this is where this tornado is located right now. Also, Bolton Hill Road. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now because this is a life-threatening situation from a confirmed tornado. And this is now a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is located near Elliott, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. So now they have made it a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. And there it is. All right, so we've got another there. Yep, and see, with every run, it continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So there, of course, once again, is the large tornado that is coming up on the Glenwood area, the Elliott area, and north of Duck Hill. And then it will move over here towards the area of Lilac and Misterton, Mississippi. And then we'll move towards the area of Calhoun City and Vardaman, Mississippi as well. All right, so we've got a confirmed tornado that is on the ground north of Duck Hill, moving over the area of Elliott, Mississippi. And this is south of Grenada. But I want you still in your safe place if you are in Grenada, because this thing is moving at a very fast clip. And so once again, this is going to be south of Grenada Lake. Okay, so for those of you that are asking, I cannot go to anywhere else. I apologize right now, but we've got an active tornado warning with a confirmed tornado on the ground that is doing damage right now. So I am not able to jump around right now. So your confirmed tornado is going to be in between, splitting the halfway point between Grenada and Duck Hill, Mississippi, plowing down the Nat G Trout Road area, about to cross the 51 corridor near Glenwild and the area of Elliott, Mississippi. And if you are up here towards the 8 corridor, Kincaid, Gore Springs, Susie, Redding, Mississippi, Lilac, Mississippi, Big Creek, Calhoun City, over to Vardaman. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. This is a life-threatening situation coming in here towards the area of Duck Hill, Grenada, and anywhere else that I have just did. And I guess I should break out and say
Southeastern Rankin, Northwestern Smith and Scott counties through 1:30 a.m. CDT. At 12:30.
so. Let me back out. All right. Good Saturday morning, everybody. This is Meteorologist Steven Ray, and we have just turned over about 30 minutes ago to Saturday, and we currently have a confirmed tornado that is on the ground in North Mississippi, in between Grenada and in between Duck Hill, Mississippi, moving towards Bruce, Calhoun City, Vardaman, and Grenada. Now, if you are near Grenada Lake, you're going to be a little bit north of that area. So let's see. All right. So okay, so let's go back in here and track this thing, because this thing is getting very close to Grenada. Okay. There it is. And this thing is about do not know why. This thing is very close to Grenada. Down here towards the tire plant and Glenwild, Mississippi. And so this is a particularly dangerous situation moving in to Elliott and Grenada, Mississippi right now. This is a damaging tornado. Emergency management confirmed this tornado, and you are in a life-threatening situation moving into the area of Grenada, Mississippi. And I do note that the debris signature has weakened a little bit, but what's left of it is going to be right here approaching the 8 corridor. So if you are near Grant Road, this tornado is going to be coming on top of you right now. If you are in Kincaid or Gore Springs or along the 8 corridor, which runs from Grenada over to Calhoun City. You need to be in your safe place right now. The 8 corridor or the Fire Tower Road area. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now because this is coming over on top of you right now. It is sitting on top of Grant Road right now. Also, it is sitting right on and for some reason that road doesn't have a name. Fire Tower Road. That's weird. So this is about to cross the 8 corridor right now. And this is the only storm of concern in the state of Mississippi right now. And do this. I can't lose. Okay. All right, so your confirmed tornado that is still on the ground is sitting north of Grant Road, right over Grant Road, about to push over the 8 corridor. And so it is now over Hurricane Branch and the Grenada landing area. So if you are near Hurricane Branch near the area of Grenada, Mississippi, this is going to be on top of you right now. And this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is moving just, and I mean just off to the east of Grenada, Mississippi right now. Okay, so for those of you that keep asking about Tupelo over on TikTok, this is not moving towards Tupelo right now. This is moving towards the Bruce area, the Coffeyville and Calhoun City and Vardaman, Mississippi area right now. And this is a confirmed tornado that is south of Grenada Lake. So if you were in the Grenada Lake area and Hurricane Branch, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now because this storm is coming at you fairly quickly. And there, of course, is what's left of your confirmed tornado that is about to cross the Grenada Lake area. Yep. Let's see. So what's left of your debris signature is going to be sitting right there, coming towards the Grenada Lake area. And that is still about as maxed out as it gets on the radar. So if you are near Hurricane Branch and Grenada Lake, you need to be in your safe place right now, because this tornado is on the ground and it is moving towards you right now. All right, so next up is going to be Grenada Lake, and then it's going to be Bruce, Pittsboro, and Calhoun City. Okay, so this is going to be to the north of Eupora. So this is not going to affect Eupora at all. And I do note that the Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for half-dollar sized hail for the storms that are in central Mississippi near Morton, moving northeast at 50. So this batch right here. And let me briefly look and see if there's any signs of rotation. Good news, no rotation on that storm. It's just going to be large hail. So let's go back to our tornado warned storm with a confirmed tornado near Grenada Lake. And I can almost guarantee you that that tornado is about to dissipate, because the storm has expanded a little bit off to the south. And we're going to have to watch for a new circulation to develop down here near Duck Hill. But for right now, I still want you in your safe place if you are anywhere near Grenada Lake or near Bruce, Pittsboro, Calhoun City, or Vardaman. So let's see what's left of your debris signature would be sitting right now over Grenada Lake in Mississippi. So there, of course, is Grenada Lake. And if you are near the Gray Sport Crossing or Choctaw, This is going to be the area that's going to be on top of you right now. So let's go back to the radar. And what's left of your tornado debris signature is going to be sitting near the Grenada Lake area, the Gray Sport Crossing, or Choctaw, Mississippi area near Grenada Lake. Okay, so we're getting confirmed reports now from Elliott along I-55. Multiple reports of a tornado crossing I-55 northwest of Duck Hill. Several large trees were downed and a tractor-trailer truck was overturned. So we are getting confirmed reports of damage coming in along I-55 with numerous large trees downed and a tractor trailer was overturned. So that was probably in this area. So a tractor trailer was overturned by the storm. So your possible tornado is going to be sitting right here south of Grenada Lake, in between the 8 corridor and Grenada Lake, coming up on Hurricane Branch right now. So there's your couplet near Gore Springs and Kincaid, moving off like this. Next up is going to be County Road 308. So this is going to be your debris signature and your tornado. So if you were over Betty Road, Larry's Road, or north of the 8 corridor, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now, in between Hurricane Branch and Gray Sports Crossings, south of Grenada Lake, because this is where this thing is going to cross, just off to the east of Grenada, Mississippi. All right, so let's see. So no update from the Weather Service, but I can give everybody in Grenada the all clear, because Grenada has been dropped from the tornado warning, because this thing has moved out of the city limits of Grenada. So if you were in Grenada, Mississippi, I can give you guys the all clear. If you were on Grenada Lake, you need to still be in your safe place right now, because this tornado is coming up on top of you right now, and it is getting really close to the Gray Sports Crossing area right now, and this is still a confirmed tornado. And the latest update, which was at 12:55, which was 3 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado was located near Gore Springs, or 13 miles east of Grenada, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour, a emergency management confirmed tornado. So mainly rural areas of northeastern Grenada County. So basically that is going to be the area of Gray Sports Crossing and the Youngs community. Radar confirmed tornado. So this is going to be the tornado debris signature. And this is really close to Grenada Lake and Gray Sports Crossing. And let me show you Grenada Lake. So there's Grenada Lake. There's Hurricane Branch. Here's Choctaw. Here's Gray Sport Crossing. And your possible tornado is going to be crossing the very, very eastern portion of Grenada Lake. Basically from Hurricane Branch on the east. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys that. Now, the Weather Service in Memphis continues a tornado warning for 30 more minutes for Bruce, Pittsboro, Calhoun City, and Vardaman, Mississippi. Okay, we're getting reports now. Damage reports of Valley Hill, which is in Carroll County, Mississippi. A roof was removed from a home and a steel frame shop damage north of a solar farm along Highway 82 near Valley Hill. So we're getting reports of a roof torn off of a house near Valley Hill, Mississippi, in Carroll County, which is along the 82 corridor. So let's see if we can bring right there. Okay, so that is the storm that crossed out of Greenwood and is now moving up towards Grenada, Mississippi. So we've got confirmed damage in Valley Hill, Mississippi, which is really close to the Greenwood Airport. And that is the area that this storm crossed and went up towards Grenada and Duck Hill. And now it is sitting on the eastern shore of Grenada Lake. And then it is going to move towards the Bruce and Pittsboro area northwest of the Calhoun City area. So there, of course, is your couplet. And like I said, Grenada, I can give you the all clear from this. And I do note we've got another hook developing back to the south of this storm. So the northern circulation may be choked off, and we may have to watch for a new circulation down here closer to Duck Hill, and this one would move right over Calhoun City and right over Vardaman. So the Weather Service in Memphis went back to radar indicated. So that is good, because that is broad rotation. It is not as tight as it once was. But I do note some rapid rotation that is increasing down here on the southern flank of this storm near the county line, near Duck Hill, Mississippi. I wish these storms would die down so that I could go to bed. I'm getting tired now. So once again, we've got a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado that is really close. "17 miles east of Grenada, moving to the northeast at 35. So there, of course, is your possible tornado near the area of Sabugala. What a name. In Mississippi. So there is your couplet that is moving towards Calhoun City right now. It is directly over the 8 corridor. And this storm just keeps regenerating circulations because we've got this one that is back here on the back end of the storm that is near the area of Young's, Mississippi. And then we've got this new circulation that is near the 8 corridor. So we got one area here and we got one area up here. So we've got two areas of rotation within the storm. And the one that the Weather Service in Memphis is warning for is going to be the southern one near the area of Big Creek and the Sabugala, Mississippi area. Okay, now we're getting damage reports from a storm chaser near Elliott, Mississippi, of a home heavily damaged in the Elliott area. So homes are heavily damaged in the Elliott area, which is going to be right here. And that is the current storm that is up here crossing the 8 corridor right now. Yes, Eupora is safe. Okay. Let me show you briefly. You've got storms of concern briefly, and I'm going to go back to Mississippi here briefly. We've got storms of concern that are moving towards the Dyersburg, Tennessee area, north of Memphis. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning that is for Forest City, Arkansas. We've got another severe thunderstorm that is near Pine Bluff that is moving towards the area of Memphis later on. However, I do note a steep decline in the storms as they have progressed off towards the east, which is a good thing because maybe we can all go to bed here pretty soon. However, in Mississippi, we still have an active tornado warning for the areas right now of Calhoun City, as well as Bruce and just off to the west of Vardaman, Mississippi. I don't know about Nashville, Tennessee. That one is going to be tomorrow. Nashville is fine for tonight. And that question came in off of TikTok. All right. So apparently one of these tornado warnings went observed, and it is not going to be for the one that is down here in Mississippi, thank goodness. So it's going to be this one on the Missouri, Tennessee, and Arkansas border. Ours is still radar indicated, thank goodness. All right, so your possible tornado is going to be sitting north of the 8 corridor. So yes, Starkville is fine for now. Starkville is fine for now. And let's look at our storms in South Mississippi, Central Mississippi, and I do not see any signs of rotation in that storm or any of these storms other than this one right here near Calhoun City. So we're good. So this is the only storm of concern, which is going to be moving towards the Pittsboro area and Calhoun City. Okay, so the one that is down here in Mississippi with a severe thunderstorm that was capable of producing a tornado near State Springs, or 18 miles to the northwest of Eupora. So we are 18 miles to the north of Eupora. There's Eupora, and this thing is moving away from Eupora. So that is good news. And this thing is moving towards Calhoun City and towards Vardaman, Mississippi, towards Houston as well. Okay, so that is the only storm of concern on the board, and it is radar indicated. Hopefully, it will continue to weaken, but right now, there is a confirmed, there is a potential for a possible tornado near Calhoun City and near Big Creek, which is right here about where the 8 and the 9 corridor cross south of Calhoun City. So that is where your tornado is going to be, near the old Gully Road area near Big Creek, Mississippi. Okay, so we've got a confirmed tornado, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado up in Arkansas. And this is on the Arkansas-Missouri border. So, briefly, that is going to be this storm near Kennett, which is going to stay north of Dyersburg, which is great. So that is what all the commotion was earlier, or just a few seconds ago, from my computer, was Memphis putting out a particularly dangerous situation tornado for a county in Arkansas and southern Missouri. So now let's go back south and look at our storm. Okay, so we've got another confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. That is moving towards the area of Leachville. So this is well north of Memphis. So that is the reason for all of the alarms that are going off, is because of the confirmed tornadoes that are on the ground in Arkansas and southern Missouri. So that is the reason for all of the craziness. We've still got a confirmed storm that is showing signs of rotation right near Calhoun City. However, this storm has really weakened over the past 20 minutes or so. It is not as tight as it once was in Grenada and Duck Hill. And if the trend continues, I would expect the Weather Service to cancel this warning, because this is looking more like a straight line wind event rather than a tornado event, because that is very broad circulation coming into Calhoun City right now. Now, there's still a tornado warning active, so I want you in your safe place right now. But this, of course, is looking more and more like this storm is weakening, which is a good thing. All right. And let's check on our storm again down here north of Morton. And still no signs of rotation, which is good. Good. We do not want y'all to spin up. All right. So we've got one active tornado warning still for 9 more minutes. And let's cross our fingers, people, that they will let this warning expire and we can all go to sleep for a little while and catch some shut-eye. But I hope that that's the case, But for 9 more minutes, I still want you in your safe place, because I do note another little bitty inflow notch is trying to get in right there over Calhoun City. So if you were in Calhoun City or along the 9 or 8 corridor, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also near Derma, Mississippi, over towards the Vardaman, Mississippi area, be in your safe place now. But that is definitely not a tight couplet. Not as tight as it was down here towards Duck Hill and Grenada. So hopefully they will not extend this warning to Houston or to Algama, Mississippi. Hopefully this thing will die out pretty soon. Okay. So further off to the south, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning that includes Philadelphia, Mississippi, and this also includes DeKalb, Mississippi. Good news here, severe thunderstorm warning, half dollar size, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Dadgummit, the Weather Service is continuing another tornado warning. All right, so this is going to be for Vardaman, Houston, and Okolona. So there, of course, is your rotation right over Calhoun City. And it is basically paralleling the 8 corridor coming towards Houston, Mississippi. It will also impact Vardaman, Mississippi. Now, there, of course, is your polygon. And it also includes New Holka, Mississippi, the 32 corridor, the 15 corridor, and the Natchez Trace Parkway. So there, of course, is your confirmed tornado. Oh, I'm sorry, your radar indicated tornado near Calhoun City. Let's read this. Okay, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located, was located near Derma, or 16 miles west of Houston, moving to the northeast at 35 miles per hour. So there's Derma. And it's actually moving a little bit like that. So it is trying to parallel the 8 corridor from Calhoun City over to Houston, Mississippi. Come on. All right. Hold on. Okay, so there's your new couplet near Derma, moving towards Hollis, New Liberty, and Vardaman, Mississippi. And we've also got severe thunderstorm warnings moving into Pearl River, Walnut Grove, and Philadelphia and DeKalb, Mississippi. All right, so there, of course, is your storm of concern that is about to cross into Vardaman. And then it will cross the 15 corridor in between Houston and New Holka, Mississippi. Okay. So there, of course, is what's left of your storm. And it is moving towards Vardaman right now. And this thing is paralleling the 8 corridor. The storms in Arkansas have just died. Holy crap. Look at that, folks. All right, let's go back a couple of hours. Hold on. Watch how these storms in Arkansas have just died as they've moved towards the Mississippi River. These storms have just died, which that is a good thing, because hopefully when we get this one storm into the state of Alabama, we can call it a good night and have a good night's sleep until the main event comes in tomorrow. But the storms in eastern and southern Arkansas have pretty much died out. Now, there are still a couple of storms that are still ongoing, but both of them in southern Missouri are both radar indicated. So there is definitely a weakening trend on the southern end, and hopefully our storm that is near Houston will take that trend as well, and maybe we can get some shut-eye probably about 3 o'clock. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed out there. But right now, we've still got an active tornado warning for Vardaman, Mississippi, moving towards Houston. And if you are near the Hollis, Mississippi area, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Hopefully, this storm will start to weaken and we can all go to bed, because I know one thing, I am exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but I know I am. So, this storm, oh, this storm has definitely taken on different characteristics since it was down here in Greenwood and Grenada. And hopefully, this thing is cycling to where it is going more severe thunderstorm. For Oxford, there are storms south of you, but nothing severe right now. For Cottondale, Alabama, the jury is still out as to whether we will see storms overnight. So the Weather Service in Memphis now says a large and extremely dangerous tornado was over Vardaman. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Oh my God, the storm will not die. All right, so we have a confirmed tornado back on the ground with this storm near Vardaman, Mississippi. And I guess there it is. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and call this now a tornado emergency for Vardaman and for Houston, Mississippi, because that, of course, is your new confirmed tornado that is on the ground in Vardaman, Mississippi. All right, so we have a confirmed tornado that is on the ground along the 8 corridor, also near the 341 and North Main Street in Vardaman. So if you are on County Road 428 or near Cane Creek, you need to be in your safe place right now because this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground right now. If you are in New Liberty, you need to be in your safe place right now. And once again, this is in Mississippi, near the area of East Mississippi, south of Tupelo. And it still looks like that this will be south of Tupelo, moving towards the area later on of Amory, rather than Aberdeen. So next up, big towns would be Houston, and then Okolona, and then Amory, Mississippi. Those are notable areas, but it does look like that this will stay south of Tupelo, which is a good thing. So once again, we've got a confirmed tornado that is on the ground, according to the Weather Service in Memphis, near Vardaman, moving towards Houston, Mississippi. So I swear I do not see a debris signature in that. But that, of course, is your couplet right there. But I do not see any debris signature on radar. It's gone. I mean, there was one brief touchdown right there north of Calhoun City, but that is gone now. So that is what the Weather Service saw, was that little bit right there that prompted them to issue the confirmed tornado. But it has since gone back up because the debris signature is not there. So let's go back to velocity and your possible tornado, or your confirmed tornado, which I still don't think is on the ground anymore. It's going to be near Vardaman, also near Ryland, along the 8 corridor, moving towards the area of Houston, Mississippi. And if you guys are back in Grenada, I can give you guys the all clear. I don't know. I still don't think that thing's on the ground. But of course, the Weather Service says it is on the ground, so who knows? I wonder if Jack's, probably not. Let's see. Yeah, it's not a. All right. I still don't think that thing's on the ground. Not anymore, at least. But I still want you in your safe place in between Vardaman and Houston, Mississippi, along the Highland community and Hall. But I'm just not seeing a debris signature that is on the ground. But the couplet is pretty tight. And the couplet is sitting on County Road 440 and County Road 446 and County Road 450 and County Road 451. So if you live in Vardaman, give this about 4 more minutes and I can give you guys the all clear. And the next up will be the 15 corridor in Houston, Mississippi. Also near Thorne, Hall, and Pyland, Mississippi. This is going to be north of Tabbyville, Mississippi. And I wished I had some cameras to look back this way. But I don't think there's any cameras. There are no cameras in Houston, Mississippi. Because that would be perfect to look back to the west in this. So guys, let's do a reset, okay? Let's do a reset. This is Meteorologist Steven Ray. It is coming up on 1:45 in the morning. We have an active tornado warning that is a radar indicated tornado that is near Houston, Mississippi, north of Vardaman. And this will be moving towards the area of Houston and then Okolona, Mississippi. We have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that do include Pearl River and Philadelphia, Mississippi, as well as DeKalb. It also includes the 25 corridor and the 19 corridor as well. And these are for severe thunderstorm warnings with large hail and 60 mile per hour winds. You have storms that are dissipating in Arkansas. And you've got this one tornado warning left that is near Houston and Vardaman, Mississippi. Oh. And this is going to be passing really close to the Houston bypass road. All right, so the Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Macon, Brooksville, and Columbus, Mississippi for 60 mile per hour winds and $half sized hail. So we've got 3 severe thunderstorm warnings, but no active tornado warnings in central Mississippi. So this area down here, from Philadelphia over to DeKalb and south of Macon, no tornado warnings with those. We have severe thunderstorm warnings, damaging winds, and large hail. The only active tornado warning that we still have in progress is going to be this one in between Vardaman and Houston, coming up on Houston now, and this thing is still saying confirmed. So let's look back at correlation coefficient. And there's got to be another storm. I mean, because there's nothing there. There's no debris signature there. Yep, that's old. So let's see. Because see, we've got multiple tornado warnings up here. There's your one that keeps screaming. And this is coming into Paducah, Kentucky. So briefly, if you are north of Paducah, Kentucky, you've got a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado warning that is observed with a large and extremely dangerous tornado in the area of Carrier Mills and Harrisburg, Kentucky. Okay, so thank you, Memphis. They went back to radar indicated with this storm. All right, so the Weather Service in Memphis just went with a radar indicated again. So that's good. So you're confirmed. Ugh, not confirmed anymore. Your radar indicated tornado is going to be right over Houston. And is moving towards the area of Okolona, Mississippi. All right. Guys, I'm getting tired. I do apologize. So I will be saying things that may or may not. I may slip up and say confirmed tornado when it is not. So I do apologize about that. But the tornado warning is now radar indicated. You can see right there, radar indicated for 26 more minutes. And it is near Houston, moving towards the 15 corridor, which is going to be the Houston bypass. And then next up will be the Natchez Trace Parkway near Parkersburg and near Van Vliet, Mississippi. And then the next big town will be Okolona and Shannon, Mississippi, if it holds together. And let's hope it does not, and it will weaken, and we can all go to sleep, because it is about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I need my rest for the main event that's coming in tomorrow. All right, so So it's coming through Houston right now. And I can almost guarantee you this storm is not going to impact Tupelo. Now, Tupelo we'll see some showers and some heavy rain from this, from the situation that's over in Pontotoc. But the tornadic part of the storm and the large hail of this storm is going to be down here near Shannon and Okolona, Mississippi. So Tupelo will not see any severe weather from this storm. They will just see moderate to heavy rain. So that is good news that it is staying south of Tupelo. Houston is now. Up next is Okolona, Mississippi, and then possibly Amory, Mississippi, but let's hope it does not get that far. And let's briefly, while this is radar indicated, go down here and look at our storms in central and eastern Mississippi. No signs of rotation. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. No signs of rotation. So, $50 hail and damaging winds to 60. So we're good. And you can see that this up here is more of a straight line wind event rather than a circulation type thing. So strong winds are going to be moving like this, but that looks more like a straight line wind bowing segment than it does a tornado. So strong winds are about to cross the Natchez Trace Parkway northeast of Houston, Mississippi. And hopefully okay, you've got a little bit of rotation coming up towards Pearl River, but it's not very tight. Hopefully the Weather Service within 20 minutes will cancel this warning and we can be done with severe weather for the evening and for the early morning hours. But for right now, we've still got an active tornado warning for 19 more minutes for Houston, Mississippi, and the Natchez Trace Parkway. Yes. Macon, Mississippi is going to be good. Tupelo is good. I believe Fulton is going to be good as well. Yes, because this is going to be south. So this storm is going to impact Houston, Okolona, Shannon, Amory, Smithville, and then over here towards the area of Turon and Riggins. So this storm is basically taking a path similar to this. So it's going to stay south of Verona, it's going to stay south of Tupelo, and it's going to stay south of Fulton. Because there's your motion. Yep, there's your motion. So yeah. All right. And flow notch again. So your possible tornado is going to be sitting along the Natchez Trace Parkway in between Parkersburg and Van Vliet. So basically right over Parkersburg. And let's check on the circulation. Nope, has not tightened back up near Pearl River. So that's good. Come on, Memphis, cancel this warning. So Houston, in about 5 minutes, I can give you guys the all clear. Next up is going to be Okolona, Mississippi for this tornado. And it's on top of Van Vliet right now. And this is a radar indicated tornado. I'm just not seeing any reason that they should continue this warning. So your possible tornado is going to be sitting near Van Vliet or along the 32 corridor and near County Road 430 coming into Okolona. Clarksville, Mississippi. There's nothing for Clarksville right now. And it's probably about 3 hours away from you. Someone asked about that over on TikTok. And guys, I'm telling you, man, this storm is more now like a straight line wind event than it is a tornado threat. Come on. All right, so it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Good Saturday morning for those of you that are watching. We've got severe thunderstorm warnings that include Philadelphia, Pearl River, DeKalb, Mississippi, Sugar Land, Macon, Brooksville, and Columbus for damaging straight line winds and large hail. So we've got severe thunderstorm warnings for, like I said, for Philadelphia, for Pearl River, for Knox Prater, Sugar Land, Macon, Brooksville, and Columbus. Those are for damaging straight line winds and large hail. And we've got a tornado warning that is coming into the Okolona, Mississippi area, but this storm has shown signs of turning more into a straight line wind event rather than a supercell thunderstorm. And so we are awaiting word, 10 more minutes for this warning, but we are awaiting word on the Weather Service in Memphis to see what they're going to do about this warning. Okay, that is not for our storm. That's going to be for another storm up here. There it is. So this one is going to be for the storm that is southwest of Evansville, Indiana. So that was what you heard, the scream. So for our storm in Mississippi, we have 9 more minutes, and it is going to be into Okolona, Mississippi by that point. And it is paralleling the 32 corridor running from the Natchez Trace Parkway over to Okolona, Mississippi. So let's see what Memphis decides to do with this one. And I do want to mention down here, we're down to 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in central and east Mississippi. And it is for Sugar Lake, Macon, and Brooksville, and Columbus. And then this one down here for Noxaprater, Pearl River, and to the northeast of Philadelphia. So really, this is the only dangerous storm on the board because it's showing signs of rotation and damaging straight line winds. And it has been producing tornadoes all evening long back from Greenwood, Mississippi to Grenada, and now towards the Verona, Mississippi area, or Vardaman area, and Calhoun City. So we have 6 minutes left on this warning, and then we will find out what Memphis is going to do, if they are going to extend it or if they are going to let the warning expire. And I would hope that they would let it expire because that does not show signs of a tornado. That is more of a severe thunderstorm warning with straight line winds. So hopefully they will cancel this warning. Keep our fingers crossed, people. Okay. Look. South of Jackson, you've got showers in the Pine Belt area. Basically from I-55 east, nothing in Mississippi south of Jackson to the west. So all is dry south of Jackson, Mississippi. All right, so 5 minutes left on this warning. All right, so we got another tornado warning for 49 more minutes for Shannon, Okolona, Amory, Smithville, Mississippi. So they are going to keep this warning active for another 49 minutes. Oh my gosh. All right, so there it is. So there is your polygon. And you can see where the areas of concern are. And those are going to be Shannon, Okolona. It is also going to be Tremont, Smithville, and Amory, Mississippi. All right, so there is your polygon for Shannon, Okolona, Amory, Smithville. Fulton is in the warning. Fulton is in the warning, but I think this is going to stay south of Fulton. They did put Fulton in the warning because of the northern extent, but I think this is going to stay south of that. All right, so there's your tornado coming in between Okolona and Shannon, coming down the 45 corridor. So closer to 3, maybe we can all go to bed. All right, so let's take a look at the structure of this storm. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't know why they're keeping this, because that's straight line winds. That is not a tornado. That is a straight line wind event if I've ever seen one, about to cross the 45 corridor coming through Okolona right now. That is not a tornado signature. So if you are near the area of Okolona Municipal Richard Stovall Field, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. If you are near the area of Big B Baptist Church, you need to be in your safe place. If you are in Jones Chapel Baptist Church or Needleton, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. If you are along the 45 corridor where the New Prospect Church is, or the Greater New Prospect Missionary is, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, near the Central Grove Road area, you need to be in your safe place. So this is about to cross the 41 and the 45 corridor. And right on the 45 corridor, if you are near where the Blackwood Grove Baptist Church is, you need to be in your safe place. If you are near, like I said, the Okolona Municipal Richard Stovall Field Airport, you need to be in your safe place as well. And Camagaro Road as well, which is just off to the east of 45. Or if you were on the Okolona Road area, this is going to be the area of concern. Also, if you are on Town Creek, this is going to be the area closer to the other 45 that comes towards the area of New Warren and Needleton. So you've got alternate 45 and you've got 45, and the storm of concern is going to be sitting over alternate 45. So this 45 that I am doing right here, this one that is blue, this is alternate 45. And this one is the real 45. So the storm of concern is coming over the alternate 45. So your possible tornado is going to be on the leading edge of the storm right there, about to cross the alternate 45, which is going to be near Poplar Springs Methodist Church and near Blackwood Grove Baptist Church and the New Prospect Church. So that is where, and Okolona Road. So this is over here in very rural Mississippi. Because Okolona, Mississippi has a population of 3,000 people. So 3,000 people in Okolona, Mississippi. Okay. All right, so that's still a severe thunderstorm signature. That is not a tornado signature. I do not know why they're keeping this. And that is the only storm of concern now, other than these two down here south of Columbus. So, guys, in just a bit, we can push this into Alabama, and Birmingham will probably go severe thunderstorm warning for it for Hamilton, and we can call it a night. All right, so let me see. So once again, for those of you watching, I really appreciate all of you that have been watching for over 3 hours on this severe weather. And we currently have still a storm that is about to push in between the 45 and the alternate 45, coming up here towards the area of Coggins subdivision near Shannon, Mississippi, and near Needleton, Mississippi. But I can guarantee you this is going to be more of a straight line wind event. You see how this is bowing out? This is going to be extremely deadly wind and strong winds that are about to push into Needleton and about to push over the 45 corridor. It has come on through the alternate 45. So once again, that is for another tornado storm to the north. Let me see. Come on. Because there's nothing there on correlation coefficient. And like I said, man, that's straight line winds. But I still want you in your safe place if you are over here along the 45 corridor. And hopefully any minute now, they will cancel this. But knowing them, they probably won't. Okay, so your possible tornado has moved through the 45, And now next up is going to be Amory and Smithville, Mississippi. All right. So apparently the Weather Service is going to continue this warning for another 32 minutes, which I feel like should be a severe thunderstorm warning. Panama City should be fine tomorrow night, and into the early morning hours on Sunday should be your threat. Okay. Let me see. Surface. All right, so guys, it is coming up on 2:30. we've got one tornadic storm left in Mississippi, and hopefully by 3 a.m., we can all take a breath and go to sleep, because this is the only storm of concern, and it has really, really weakened as far as a severe thunderstorm and a tornado. That is more straight line wind, and it does look like that it is trying to move more towards the area of Tremont and the I-22 corridor. So this would pull it north of Amory and more towards Smithville. And for those of you watching, I really do appreciate you guys watching along with me. Okay, so the Weather Service has issued a tornado watch for North and Central Alabama, North and Western Alabama. And let me see. Until 10 a.m. So a new tornado watch has been issued. And I can show you that right now. All right, so I'm sorry, I've got to pull up the sidebar there. All right, so your new tornado watch will appear here very soon. Let me see. So there is your, what's left of your tornado warning that is on the county line, about to push into Smithville, Mississippi. And I'm gonna reload the radar. Yep, there it is. Hopefully that did not kick you guys off. It did not. And there's your new There's your new watch until 10 a.m. for Florence, Russellville, Moulton, Hamilton, Haleyville, Vernon, Fayette, Jasper, and Tuscaloosa. So there's your new tornado watch, and it also includes Greene and Sumter counties. The watch over here in Mississippi has been trimmed back. Let me reload this one more time. Forgive me, your screen is going to go black for a minute while this reloads, and then I'll be right back. So there's your new watch. And it includes Hamilton, Haleyville, Vernon, Fayette, Jasper, Pickens County, Aliceville, Reform, Gordo, Tuscaloosa, Utah, Livingston, and York. So there's your new tornado watch. And I can take this off. And we will go back to our long track super sale that is north of Smithville. And moving towards Smithville and Amory. All right, that is so annoying. I'm going to have to take that off for tomorrow. All right, so there's what's left of your severe thunderstorm and tornado warning. And hopefully soon we can pass this thing into Alabama and we'll be done with it. Because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Hang on. Okay, let me, hold on. Itawamba can't, okay, hold on. Itawamba. Okay. All right, someone on TikTok, Phoenix on TikTok, says that there is hail that is falling near in Itawamba County. All right, so it is still radar indicated. All right, so for Phoenix asking about Itawamba County in Mississippi over on TikTok, yes, this thing is still radar indicated, And this is moving from Smithville up towards Tremont. And it is also about to cross the I-22 corridor. And this thing is also, the hail core is going to come over Fulton, Mississippi. Now, I do note that there is once again an inflow notch with a hook developing on this thing. So as it gets closer to Tremont, this thing may try to produce yet another tornado. But for right now, this thing is still radar indicated. Let me look at correlation coefficient. I don't believe that that is a debris signature. No, that is not. But once again, if there's going to be a tornado, it is going to be right back in this general area along the 371, north of Amory, northwest of Smithville, near Carolina. So if you were near Carolina along the 371, you need to be in your safe place right now, because this thing could really wrap up soon. All right, for the person on TikTok that asked about Jackson, there is nothing in Jackson, Mississippi right now. There is nothing off to your west. There is nothing off to your south. So you're good for about another 8 hours until we get the main show in here later this afternoon and this evening, because today it is Saturday now. All right, so let's go back up here to the Itawamba County storm. And guys, I got to tell you, that is a wicked hook echo with an inflow notch right there. That thing very well could be trying to wrap up and produce yet another tornado. Good news is I'm not seeing anything that would indicate any tight rotation, but that is a nasty looking hook. Still radar indicated. Guys, I understand that you were wondering about Tennessee and Louisiana and Indiana and South Carolina. But guys, I only do Mississippi and Alabama because this is where I live. I live in Tuscaloosa. All right, so they have updated the tornado warning, and I can give Okolona the all clear because this is gone. I can give Shannon the all clear. Now let's read the warning. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near New Salem, or 8 miles south of Fulton, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. So if you were in Fulton, Abney, Clay, Cartersville, If you were in Smithville, if you were in New Salem, Tremont, or Needleton, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. And this thing is going to be north of Smithville and south of Fulton. So this thing is really wrapping up, coming towards the 22 corridor. All right, until 3 a.m. All right, let me also show you this. The storms to the south have all but died, other than this one near Columbus. So all of the other storms in South Mississippi and East Mississippi have all gone below severe limits, except this one in Columbus, Mississippi. Now let's go to the storm back up here in Etowah County, Mississippi. And if you are on the 22 corridor, basically from Fulton over to the state line, you need to be in your safe place right now. And this is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And look at there. It's starting to wrap back up. So, all right. God, that is so annoying. So it's starting to wrap back up. And okay. Corinth, Mississippi, from Facebook. You are going to be okay from this storm. You've got storms off to your west that are moving away from you. You've also got this storm to your south that is also moving away from you. So Corinth is going to be okay from this one thunderstorm. However, if you were near the Tremont area and along the area of Beans Ferry or Cardsville or Van Buren, need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. So this is basically up in this area right now. Okay. Yes. For those asking on TikTok, Hernando, Mississippi, yes, you can sleep. Russellville, Alabama. Tunica, Mississippi, you are good. Amory, Mississippi, you are good. Tuscumbia. All right, hang on. This is going to stay south of Tuscumbia. This storm in Alabama is going to track between Hamilton and Hackleburg, and then it's going to come real close to Russellville. So if you are in Alabama and you are watching in Hodges, if you're watching in Hackleburg, if you're watching in Russellville or Phil Campbell, This is where this storm is going to be over in that area. So this is going to stay well south of Florence, well south of Tuscumbia. And Sam on TikTok, this is Radar Omega. Bloomington, Indiana. Guys, I do not cover Indiana because I live in the South. I live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So I cover Alabama and Mississippi. Excuse me, I have no idea where that came from. I apologize about that. Okay. All right. On YouTube, I have a question that asked about Winfield. This is going to go well south. Winfield is going to be well south of this tornado. This tornado is going to be closer to Hamilton than it is Winfield. So there is your tornado up here, about to cross the I-22 corridor. And down here is Winfield that I've circled. And that is about a good 40 miles to your north and moving away. So you do not have to worry about Winfield. All right, so your possible tornado is going to be sitting near New Salem or Baines Ferry and Van Buren near Tilden, Mississippi. And this warning goes for another 6 minutes. And they're going to have to reissue the warning because that will not be, well, velocity must be behind tonight this morning. Yeah, velocity is well behind. All right, hang on. For those asking about Murfreesboro, Tennessee, nothing's there. And this storm is going to stay well south of your area, well south. So there, of course, is your Hook Echo about to cross the I-22 corridor, and there's your inflow notch. And this is going to cross very close to I-22, where State Highway 25 intersects 22 near Tremont. And then it will move into Alabama. So, guys, we are close to getting this out of Mississippi and into Alabama. So, as soon as that happens, I'm going to sign off for the evening until tomorrow or later today when the other round comes in. So 3 minutes is when the storm moves into the state of Alabama. And from that point on, I've got to go to sleep to try and get some rest before the next round comes in. Okay, yeah, I'm turning that off. That's annoying as hell. Hopefully I turn that off. Because that was annoying. Okay. Okay, so they've issued another tornado warning. Chattanooga, Tennessee, no, not tonight. All right, so if you are in Tremont, this is going to be coming over you very soon. But, oh man. All right, so All right, so the Columbus, Mississippi area, you've got a severe thunderstorm warning that just came through you, and that's it. And this thing is coming up on Tremont, Mississippi. So it's coming over Tremont right now. And especially if you were on State Highway 25. And then as soon as this thing gets into Alabama, I have got to go to sleep for a little while. So guys, we are about 5 minutes from getting this into Alabama. But it is coming up on Tremont right now. And the most dangerous part is over Tremont and about to push towards the state line of Alabama. And let's go in here and look at velocity. And apparently I did not turn that off. I will have to do that by tomorrow. There's nothing there on velocity. So if you're in Tremont, that's good news. I think this is basically going to be more of a straight line wind event and extremely large hail of up to 2 inches in diameter, which is lime size. So when the most dangerous part gets on the state line, I will be signing off for the evening, which will be in about 3 minutes. As soon as they expire this warning, I'm done. because I've got to go get a little bit of shut-eye before the main round comes in this afternoon. So lime-sized hail is likely with this storm from Tremont and points off to the north. If you were back here in Smithville, I can give you guys the all clear. Yes, for now, Vicksburg is clear. Okay, guys, so it has crossed into Alabama as your tornado signature is going to be right here. So for about the next 20 minutes, this storm will have hail and high winds and heavy rain in Mississippi from Fulton up to Tremont and everything, but the tornado part is now in Alabama. And with that, I'm going to sign off for this morning, and I will do more severe weather coverage when the next round comes in this afternoon. Yes, Pickens County looks pretty good from this round. So yes, we're pretty good. All right, so guys, have a wonderful rest of your morning. I'm going to go get some sleep. You do the same as well, and we'll pick it back up later this morning. Have a great morning, and good night.